Doesn't matter. You're not going to please everybody. You can't. You weren't put here to please everybody. You only put here to please one person. And I can't even say a person, but to please one, and that's the God within. Once you please the God within, it matters not what anybody else thinks. Amen. And so here's the last fear you're going to destroy. Destroy the fear of success.
Ignorance and fear are like a pair of shoes. They are always together. Ooh. Jesus. I just had to stop there. I had to absorb for a minute. I'm going to start from the beginning. Ignorance and fear are like a pair of shoes. They are always together. Success requires a greater level of thinking, a greater level of awareness, a greater level of mastery. However, many people fear success because they unconsciously do not want the increased responsibility that success brings. If you are open to the increased level of responsibility and commitment that allow yourself to believe that God will bring your provision for the vision, then you can destroy the fear of success and move into the greatness that God has ordained for your life.
So you know, fear then, if ignorance and fear are like a pair of shoes, which means they're together all at the same time. Anytime you see one, you're going to see the other one. Anytime you see fear, ignorance is there. Anytime you see ignorance, fear is there. They go together. Then fear is my ignorance of the God within. All I have to do is be aware or become full of the feeling of the God within. And guess what? That is what begins to cast out all fear. Because the God within is love. And perfect love casts out all fear. Now, I hope that you have been able to now dismiss your fear or fears, whatever they are. Because you have the tools now to get rid of it, and I hope you feel empowered. I feel empowered. I'm ready for, like I said, I'm ready for the pool. Amen. You're going to, number one, let's just go ahead and just read the points how you're going to eradicate your fear. Starting with you, Prophet Cynthia, the first thing you're going to do is what?
Pinpoint how you acquired the fear.
Okay, lock it down. Where did it come from? Second point.
Destroy feelings of fear by applying the word of the Lord.
Amen. For the word of the Lord will conquer anything. All you have to do is apply it. Number three.
Destroy the fear of lack.
For the God in you knows no lack. Number four.
Destroy the mindset that there is not enough to go around.
In my father's house. Well, my father owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. They all belong to him. Number five. Mother, can we get to Mother? Prophetess Mary Jordan. Number five.
Destroy the fear of aging. The fear of, you want to read the whole thing?
You can read that first sentence.
The fear of aging holds many people back and stunt their growth.
Now, it's very interesting that you would get that point. We didn't plan this, Mother. But this wasn't planned. But it's interesting because you know what? You know, we know around here that age is not an issue to you. You're probably, older than any of us in chronological age. But if you had fear of aging, you would never have picked up a computer to try to work on the computer and do what everybody else is doing. There's nothing that we do on our computer that you can't do with yours at 75. How many people at 75 can say that they're working on the computer every day? They're in systems, out of systems, doing things in this computer that, if you know what, if I wasn't here, I wouldn't be doing it. But Mother saw no fear and kept it moving.
Yes.
Amen. So that was yours.
That's how you do it.
Hey, I love it. She said, that's how you do it.
I'm looking for me a computer school to go to, really.
Mother says she's looking for a computer school to go to.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
You looking for a computer school, Mother? Jesus. Now, who at 75 is looking for a computer school? You know what? Older people are afraid of the computer, really.
Oh, the devil.
Yeah, they do. I've heard that also. So that's great. Okay, Prophet Underhill.
Destroy the fear and criticism and rejection.
Tell them how you're going to destroy that fear of criticism and rejection, Prophet Underhill.
People who become successful in life are shakers and movers.
Read that next part.
Successful people do not worry about what others think of them.
Amen. You know what? So you know how you're going to destroy the fear of criticism and rejection? You're not going to worry about what people think about you. Because they'll always have something to say. Amen. Good or bad, they'll always have something to say. And the last one?
Destroy the fear of success.
Tell us about that. How you gonna
Well,
do
it tells you right here, ignorance and fear are like a pair of shoes. They're always together. But listen, because it says success requires a greater level of thinking, a greater level of awareness, and a greater level of mastery.
that? See, that's why you hang out here. Because it's the greater level of awareness of being, greater level of thinking, and you're moving into mastery. Amen.
Yes.
All right. So now, destroy your fear. Hopefully you have let fear go. You've released fear. Because you need to move into 2010 whole. Amen. So, in that wholeness, I want you to go ahead and call in your seed. Give them that number, Prophet Fitzroy.
Call right now. Not too late to call. 212-316-2177. Go ahead and sow that angel seed, that $377 seed. That will allow the angels to be dispatched on your behalf. Call 212-316-2177. Back to you, Prophetess Kelly.
Yes. Prophet Miller.
Can I be obedient and just say what God had just shared
yes,
to me?
sure.
Because for those that do the 377, you're going to get the manuscript book. We know that. But God had told me to take, this was 2.5 pages that we read from, Eradicating Fear. And some individuals that have been facing fear and have been dealing with fear need to photocopy these 2.5 pages and put them on your wall or fold them up and carry them with you. And you're going to see that that fear is going to be removed from you. Just these 2.5 pages is going to be a constant reminder. You're going to put it up on your wall. Keep it before your eyes. And you're going to see that thing that has feared you. You're going to be able to address it. You're going to be able to deal with it. And it's going to be removed from you with these 2.5 pages, the truths that was just shared.
Amen. That's interesting because even as you said that, excuse me, we went back over the principles. I mean, we went through and we talked through them, but we went back over that people could write it down and begin to get it before they got it. So they would have it right now and begin to work on it right now. Hopefully someone caught that. That was just not for naught what we just did, just going around that little review there. That was so you could write it down. And somehow I heard it in my head, but the Lord wouldn't allow me to breath it out. Now I understand why. You had to, see, wisdom is caught. It's not taught. So you had to hear that and then go ahead and write it down. We went through each one. And you could go through the steps and eradicate fear by writing it down. But now, you know what, some things you just have to come and buy.
Because there was some people that still didn't write it down.
That's what I'm saying. Right, nope, they didn't. They missed it. Amen. So when you miss your visitation,
You got to get to 212.
go ahead, tell them.
316-2177 and so that 377 so you can get it in living color. It will be there at your door. 212-316-2177 using your Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover. You're going to be able to sow that $377 seed. And can I tell you, that's the wisest investment you'll ever come into because you know what? You'll have the tools that literally deliver you from your fears and to demonstrate that your angels are always near. 212-316-2177. Prophetess Gloria G. Kelly.
Amen. So go ahead and sow that seed. Fear not. Amen. Just write that again one more time in the chat room. Just write, fear not. Just type that in. 96 in the room, everybody typing in. If you're on the phone conference line, if you're not in the chat room, just write down on a piece of paper, fear not. Just write it down. Because evidently someone is going to come to a situation that fear is going to challenge you.
Yes.
And you've got to remember what God has said, fear not. Regardless of what the situation is, it doesn't matter. Why? Because God is greater than any situation that could ever come up before you. So fear not. Amen. Calling your seed, 212-316-2177. We're going to get the prophesying for those of you that have called in your seeds. We want you to call in right now. 212-316-2177. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back.
Does that go to work or not?